Elder Guardian, which is basically a huge freaking guardian. Hello everybody, Theleam Gaming here, and today we're going to be looking at TU31. Alright, this is a pretty awesome update coming out. Mojang actually described it, or 4J, I'm not really sure which one, I think it was 4J, described it as the biggest update to come out to console edition so far, and I actually believe it is myself. And there's plenty of new stuff, so let's go ahead and dive right in. So the first thing I want to look at is all the new blocks. So the new blocks we have is the granite, polished granite, andesite, polished andesite, diorite, polished diorite, prismarine, dark prismarine, prismarine bricks, podzol, coarse dirt, red sandstone, smooth red sandstone, chiseled red sandstone slab, red sandstone stairs, sea lantern, a slime block, packed ice, and a wet sponge. And we can go ahead and look at all of these right here. Plenty of new awesome things. These are all the blocks right here that I was just mentioned, and I'm really glad they have this slime block. It's really awesome. Obviously, I always like watch people have fun with them on PC, and I played around with it a little bit on PC, and they were really fun. But then we have all the new things right here, and I didn't mention this in the chest because there wasn't enough area, but there's also, they added the, in one of the last updates, they actually added, it was a little mini update, it wasn't really anything important, so I make a video over it. They added the dark wood and the ossia wood, and, but they didn't actually make it where you get it, where there was actually ossia trees or dark oak trees, but now they actually added the saplings, and you can use a bone meal to let the sunlight grow them, and this is a ossia tree, and this is a dark oak tree. And another little thing that they added is tons of new biomes. There's the mesa biome, the mega taiga, the roofed forest biome, the all kinds of new stuff. Flower forest, birch forest. There's tons of new biomes. But obviously I couldn't use biomes in this world. But you know, you guys can go look at that yourself. And also now another cool thing they added is rabbits. There's a rabbit spawn egg, rabbit's foot, raw rabbit, cooked rabbit, rabbit hide, and you can also make the rabbit stew. And the potion of leaping with the rabbit's foot. As you can see, we got a little rabbit right here. He's having fun. He's hopping around. He's having tons of fun. There you go. Now he's hopping. There you go. And this is just a little recipe on how to make the rabbit stew. So I'll put that there. Next thing they added is they added 3 new fish: salmon, clownfish, and pufferfish. And now what you can actually do with this, it was really awesome. Oh yeah, and they also added the potion of water breathing, and 3 new books you can use with the fish that you get: Luck of the Sea, Death Strider, and Lure. Luck of the Sea makes it where you get more loot when you're mining things in the ocean. Depth Strider makes it where you walk faster and swim faster in the ocean, and Lure makes it where it's easier to catch fish. You get fish more often. And another cool thing they added to kind of revolutionize the way we fish on here, which they just now added on here, is if you notice there's little tiny air bubbles around in the water. Little tiny air bubbles. You might not be able to see them. There was one right there. I just saw one. But and also when a fish is getting really close to your thing, you'll see like a little. Did you see that right there? Okay, I pulled up my fishing rod way too quick. But did you see that little line of bubbles coming through right there? It's basically showing you that there's a fish about to come up to your thing, and it's pretty awesome. You can see the little bubbles around, and when fish is about to, you know, take the bait, it'll show the big little stream of bubbles right there. And I thought that was very neat of them to add. But it's basically, fishing is a lot better now. You can actually catch more kinds of fish, and they also made where you can catch items too now. Like you can catch, you know, leather, boots. Okay, I just got a raw fish. You can get like leather and other things like boots and all kinds of cool stuff. Like all kinds of pickaxes. You can get random loot. The next thing they added, I believe it despawned on me. They added the Guardian. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. Oh, they added the Guardian and 2 new items, not 2 new items, but they added prismarine crystals and prismarine shards, which you can find in ocean temples. And they added where you can now, you know, kill a sheep and get mutton out of it, and you can cook it and get cooked mutton. But I'm just gonna go to the thing right now because apparently it despawned on me. We're gonna get the where would that be at? Where would it be at? There we go. The Guardian. The Guardian will spawn near the Ocean Temple, and it'll like basically try to kill you by shooting lasers at you when you try to get to the Ocean Temple. And there's also an Elder Guardian, which is basically a massive guardian. And I will be showing you guys the Ocean Monument at the end of, or an Ocean Temple at the end of this what's technically called an Ocean Monument. I'll be showing that at the end of the video. And I'm I'm just gonna go and show you right now how it attacks you, because I thought it was really neat. Because it's pretty much it's one of the few mobs that actually attacks long distance, and it's pretty awesome. Let me just switch this to survival. And basically what he'll do is he'll stare at you for a little bit, and then he'll basically charge this beam up at you and shoot you with it. And as you can see, it takes a lot of health. And he'll just basically shoot you with that laser beam. So it's pretty neat. I should probably just create it before he kills me. But yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. And the next thing they added is the armor stands, which I thought was, I've been waiting for this for a long time, because I always thought armor stands were awesome. But basically, what you can do is you can put clothes on the armor, like this. You can, you know, put your armor on the armor stand, I should say. That makes sense. And another thing they added, this wasn't really a new item or anything, but I thought it was cool. If you guys noticed, the way the heads look is actually different now. Like, if you guys remembered, the heads kind of look really small in the thing, and when you was holding them, they'd also be pretty small, and you place them down. They're still the same size when you place them down, but they look much larger now for some reason, which it doesn't really matter, but it's cool to see that it's kind of more like PC version now. And the next thing they added, which basically changes the entire enchanting process, is that they added a new way to enchant. Now there's actually finally a use for lapis lazuli. I know a lot of people all the time have been complaining about how lapis lazuli is a useless block. It's one of the, like, I saw on the list one time, is one of the top 5 most useless blocks in Minecraft. Because the only thing you can make with this lapis lazuli blocks, well, now you actually have to have it to enchant. So as you'll see right here, basically what you do is you have to stick the lapis right here, and then you can choose your enchantment, and you can't choose it until you stick a lapis right there and your item right there. Now, what you can do with this is, I don't really know how this works. So basically, it tells you what your enchantment's gonna be, but I don't think it's like that. Basically, I do that right there, and I get these 3. See, you'll see I got knockback 3, and those other things. So it tells you one of the enchantments you're gonna get, but not all the rest. Now let's move on to over here, and the next thing we have is the villagers now have different professions. If you guys remember, there was only like 5 professions, I think. There was a blacksmith, a priest, a librarian, a farmer, and one other thing. But now, as you'll see, they all kind of have different professions. See right here, we have a leather worker, an armorer, a toolsmith, a librarian, another leather worker, yeah. They have different professions now, and there's lots more than that I saw more earlier, but I'm not going to waste time to do that. The next thing, which I thought was really neat, is that now they have it where you can have different large-sized nether portals. Just see right here, this is the standard nether portal we've always had for a long time. And then over here is this nether portal I made. So basically what you can do now is you can make any nether portal as long as it is at least this big, as long as it's at least that big, and the maximum you can have it is 23 by 23 blocks, which is this right here. So if you wanted to, you could just, you know, basically make any kind of nether portal you want as long as it was the minimum of that and doesn't go over the maximum of that. So I'll just make something random right here for you guys. See, it's kind of like I don't even know what it is. Square, rectangle, I don't even think it's a complete square. Alright, yeah, so we got this square looking thing right here. And as you can see, boom, nether portal. And you can also make it, you know, you can make it like a really long rectangle if you wanted to. You can make it, you know, go like this right here and just go all the way out. Make a rectangular nether portal going sideways instead of vertical. So it's really awesome. And you can also, you know, have 2 like this. And then you do this right here, and you can basically have any really kind of nether portal as long as it's at least bigger than that and not as big as that. You can have any kind of nether portal you want to, as long as it doesn't exceed 23 on either side. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And the next thing I gotta show you guys is they've now added endermites into the game. Let me get this on my hotbar here. They basically have it now where there's endermites, and once again more like PC version. And the way endermites work is they will spawn right here and they will attack you. I'll just switch to survival. They say they will attack you, and they take 1 heart per hit. So whenever I was doing that. And basically how they spawn is they will not rarely, but they occasionally spawn when you throw an ender pearl and teleport. There's a chance they might spawn beneath your feet and start attacking you. Let me see if I can get one. I'll probably get one sometime soon. Alright guys, I figured it out. Mob spawning turned off. Alright, now we're actually gonna see what will work. We're gonna throw one of these. One didn't spawn. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. There we go. Now we got a inner mine right here. Yeah, it's because it had mob spawning turned off. Alright. Another thing right here is they also changed the background on the title screen right here. The background's actually different, and there's also basically, you know, like it's a thing of the tutorial world, so obviously there's a new tutorial world as well. It's pretty awesome. It's a lot bigger. Well, it looks like that. I haven't actually played it, obviously. I don't really need to do the tutorial. And they also changed the credits background right here, so everything's pretty awesome. Alright guys, for the last thing I'm going to show you on here, I'm not actually going to show any biomes or anything, but I do want to show you guys the ocean monument. And if you can see, it's actually right here. I made a world where it's all completely water. If you want to know how it looks like this, it's all completely water, so it's going to make one easier to spawn. I know it's kind of hard to see, so I'm going to be using a night vision potion to show you guys. It makes it a little bit easier to see, but basically, the ocean monument looks like basically a big underwater Greek building. And it looks really cool, and up here we have all these cool little design things. It looks really awesome to me. It's very awesome looking, and then we have a little top of it right here. We got the sea lanterns. But what I need to show you guys how you get in it. And if you notice, if you was wondering why it's like all completely open down here, the actual part of the monument is right here. You can get inside this little area right here. There should be an opening on one side of it. Let me try to find it. Is this it? Yeah, here's the opening. And basically what we're going to do is you're going to come in here, and you will have to mine through. It won't be straight open. You'll have to mine through it. And once you get in it, you'll be in here around. And there's also be some... Okay, the water current's pushing me back. There'll also be some guardians around the thing. I don't think I saw any of them while swimming around in there, but there will definitely always be guardians around it most of the time. I'm just going to fly around instead of swimming, because swimming's taking too long. But if you have Depth Strider, that would be highly recommended. And you can basically go through all the labyrinth of maze and all that, and all this cool stuff right here. But the main part of the ocean monument, probably the coolest part, is that in the middle you'll find something that are here that looks like this. It looks like a big box with sea lanterns around it. And if you go up and mine in it, there will be golden blocks, and that's basically the loot that you're going to be wanting to get from here. There will be 4 golden blocks, I believe, not 4, 8 golden blocks, I believe. You can see it right here, 8 golden blocks. Just get around here. But yeah, it's really awesome. It'd be really awesome to come here and try to get 8 golden blocks. And I don't know if it changes or anything. I'm pretty sure it's always golden blocks, but so far I don't believe there's any other blocks. And also, another cool thing is in the very top is the Elder Guardian, which you can't actually spawn in. You can only find it in the Ocean Monument. I'm going to see if I can get up there right now. Okay, this isn't the correct spot. Oh, yeah, it'd be right up there. And basically the way you're going to find him is you're going to swim around a little bit, try to find a way to get there. Let me try to find a way right now. We're going to see if we can get up there to him. Alright, that isn't being very helpful. We're just going to mine straight down right here. And basically there'll be a room with the, Alright, so there was a way to get here. I just didn't see it. Let's see where this went through right here. Yeah, when you go through, if you go all the way through the maze and all that, and you swim around, you find your way around, you will eventually encounter the Elder Guardian, which is basically a huge freaking guardian with this big eye right here, and he is very, 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 very powerful. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that. And he will swim around and try to kill you. And basically, if I didn't already say that, is the whole time they're gonna be swimming around in the whole thing trying to kill you while you're mining the gold and all that. And I believe he will swim down, and he will go down this little hole right here and try to follow you down there and kill you. Now, just to demonstrate how much damage he does, I'm just gonna go ahead and just let him kill me. Basically, I'm probably gonna regret this. Yeah, he sees us. He's about to kill us. Yep, he is looking down at us. Although I'm not really sure if he can actually fit through that hole or not. It doesn't look like he can. Let's go just sell some air real quick. Yeah, he's very powerful. As you can guys see how powerful his beam is right here. It did tons of damage. I think I died from drowning, but yeah. I drowned while trying to escape Guardian, but he's very powerful and everything. Very, very powerful. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I should say, hope you guys enjoyed the update and everything. Hope you learned something new. If I missed out on anything, make sure to leave it in the comment section if I missed talking about anything new in the update, because I'm pretty sure I covered everything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.